What is up, everyone? Welcome to yet another Pogo play here, and we are at a place that is called Timothy Holster Memorial Park, right in Brockton, Massachusetts, off of West Chestnut Street. You can see this is a very eventful place that we chose this time, and I can't wait to see who we actually are going to decide to capture here, and we'll end up drawing. If you're watching this video, then you should actually see the drawing going on the right side, so you already know spoiler alert, who we chose to actually capture. But even myself at this moment, I have no idea. So there is a blue gym here, and if you've been watching the channel, you know I'm Gym Blue. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I actually need to get rid of some of this food and stuff from my bag, because my item bag is actually filled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed this Pokemon in here in this gym. And on top of that, I'm actually going to go ahead and leave a Pokemon here, and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna feed the Kadabra here as well. This is actually a Walikazam. Yeah, this is a Walikazam. It's not just a Kadabra. I'm gonna feed this guy too, and I'm definitely, because we Team Blue, I'm gonna have to leave a Pokemon here to protect this gym. So if you don't know, the more you leave your Pokemon out is actually a good thing, because what happens is when you leave a Pokemon here, the longer it spends here, the more candies it actually collects. So it's actually a good thing for you to feed all these Pokemon here to be with a good CP, so they can fight off anybody who tries to attack them. But I'm gonna try to leave a little bit of food, so let me see actually what Pokemon I'm gonna leave here, so that I can actually spin now, and I can get a few things in there. There's a gift, there's an egg, there is a super potion right there. Let's actually see what's going on in here. Boom, gym badge actually gotten. So I got a gym badge from this gym, and this is really beautiful. So you can see it's called Timothy Holster Memorial Park. That's done for that, and we're gonna go ahead, and at this point we are going to see what Pokemon we are capturing in this place. Ooh, there's another spin here right opposite. This is the big green Cryan. It's at a YMCA Steel on the same street right here in Brockton. Beautiful, beautiful. I haven't seen a Pokemon that is actually attracting my attention, but let me actually see. I see this green guy here as a Snivy. Seems to be having less CP, a very low CP, but I'm going to go ahead and actually capture it and see what we can do with it. Or the other thing, that if you are new to this channel, what we do is when we capture a Pokemon like this, we go ahead and actually learn about it in the official Pokédex. And this is a Snivy, and it actually evolved. So we're gonna go ahead and actually learn about this. Let's see what happens. Oh, it actually looks pretty cute. It looks like a lizard. Oh, this reminds me of the movie that I just watched, Kung Fu Panda. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of the movie that I just watched, Kung Fu Panda 4, which had the bad guy be a chameleon. This looks like a chameleon a little bit. Oh wow, that's actually really cute. So let's go ahead and learn about this one. It's in good earthy colors too. So let's hop onto the official Pokédex and learn about the Snivy. So right here in the official, type in a Snivy, and I'll go ahead and look it up. Ooh, wow, that looks actually really cute. It's a grass type Pokemon. Of course, we could tell that already because of the earthy colors that it has, the greens and the yellows. Those are earthy colors. So it's a grass type Pokemon. The leaf on Snivy's tail generates energy when exposed to sunlight, making Snivy swifter and adding an edge to its moves. So it has to be a fast Pokemon, but when it has sunlight appear to its leaf here on the tail, it makes it even faster. It prefers to avoid groups. It is a dead-to-dead life. Oh, in its dead-to-dead life, it prefers to avoid groups. It dexterously controls its vines to compensate for its short arms. So the arms are very short, but it has the vines that it actually controls, and it helps to compensate for the short arms. Let's see what it evolves into. So it evolves twice, as most of the Pokemon actually do. So it's Snivy evolves into a Servine, and it also evolves into a Serperior or Serpentarior. So it's like kind of a serpent. Let's see what happens here. So when it evolves from a Snivy, it goes to this Servine, which is Pokédex number 0496, and it runs low to the ground, waving through the grass, then mercilessly pummels its target by whipping them with its vines. So the vines are really important, and you can also see it means it has a vine whip. The other Pokemon that comes to my head directly that has a vine whip is the Ivysaur, who I'm actually trying to evolve right now. So that's actually pretty cool. Let's see what else it does. Servine's one weakness is its inflated sense of pride. You can tell it's very pride by that side eye that is looking on the side this way. You could tell it's really very proud, because if it wasn't very proud, it would be looking straight up, and you can see that grin on his face, on her face. Yeah, it's really its sense of pride is its weakness. It takes a while to for a Servine to be able to cooperate with other Pokemon. You could tell because they're very proud. So a Servine then evolves into a Serperior. So let's see. Ooh, now it's a fully blown serpent. And spoiler alert again, if you're watching this video, you've known if I've actually drawn all three of these, which I don't know yet. I may actually end up not drawing all three of them because they all have the same color scheme, but we will see. If I've succeeded, you can see already on the right side or on the underside of this video that I've already drawn either three of them or only two or only one of them. So let's see the last form of evolution, which is Serperior. It generates energy from sunlight, then amplifies that energy dozens of times within its long body. So it takes in the, oh my gosh, that's actually called photosynthesis. If I remember very well in my science classes in primary 4, they're teaching us about photosynthesis is a way that actually the plants absorb the sun to make food or something like that. But this Pokemon actually does use a photosynthesis kind of mechanism to gain power from the sun, and uses it to attack its opponents. So that's a new thing that I've just learned. An intimidating gaze and majestic appearance have caused this Pokemon to be known as the Lord of the Forest. Definitely, it's very intimidating. You can see here, of course, again in the facial expression and in the eyes. This is not pride anymore. So this is moving from proud to being intimidating. Really passionate about this. This is really cool. So if you've watched this video already, you could tell this is what we've been drawing. So let's check a few Pokemon cards here that they have for this Pokemon. Serperior, you could see them. Oh, I love that one right there. Beautiful Pokemon cards. And the art on them is really beautiful. I love the backgrounds, of course, when they put the energy into action there. You could see in these Pokemon cards that they have of the Serperiors. This is really interesting, and I love them. All right, so we swiped through a little bit of the Pokemon cards there, and we saw there is, I don't know how to read the Pokemon cards very well, so I can't tell which one is what, or which one is more rare, or which one is more desirable, or which one is very beautiful. For that matter, I just look at the art on them. So now that we've learned about this Pokemon, we're gonna go ahead back into our Pokédex, register it to our Pokédex in the Pokemon Go app, and then I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Because if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, continue the conversation in the comment section below, and I hope to see you again in the next video when we're capturing a different Pokemon and learning about it. Apparently, I've also earned a medal registering 50 for a Pokemon first discovered in. That's so cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching again. I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye for now.